from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now he's taken down. Chiefs sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13.
In motion comes the tight end left. From midfield, here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Sly able to put this one through. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice of how this offense is going to move.
At their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Oh, what a move. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Mahomes. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
and a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
whole
thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Back foot throw there is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They thought he could win every battle.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say He has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest-Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mahomes now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you before the game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Yellow.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, color. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass complete to Willis. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So it throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score. We are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26.
Enter menu narration set to 100.
Line just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now Hill to return it.
Nice little juke.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 10.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Buckers on target. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
He'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Carney. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11 now. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the Chiefs are going to get him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And now an audible here into something else. Looking to pass. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Watch it, Oscar. Out. 21G. Hey, 21TX. 20TX.
Two are going to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, but now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
15. Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Get him. Hey, 43. 15. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Carney. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms, and
the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Tua.
He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Here's Tua. He's going to air one out.
That is incomplete.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a run here off the RB to a hit, and the ball is out.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
All right, come on.
Back to throw is Tua.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
On third down, Carney. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in